Hey guys, what's up? Today I found this old, really broken slime. The container's knackered, and this is the slime.
It didn't sound right, Billy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get some glue, and we'll just nail it, see how it goes. Let's go! So guys, let's go on to the video. I got a bunch of stuff in this. Got a bunch of stuff in front of me, and I got some Elmer's glue trying to soften it a bit. That doesn't work though. I got some other stuff. Hot water usually works to melt slime, so I might do that. It might turn into a jiggly slime, but oh well. I do know something else that melts it. If you do have any magic sand, not kinetic sand, it's literally called magic sand in the tub, that works a lot for melting slime. But literally, I'd like the smallest bit ever, because when you add a lot, there's like this, I guess there's something in it that melts slime, and it reacts with the glue and melts it. So we're going to add some glue in first, and then we're going to nail it and just see how it goes. So I got this ginormous tub, but I always, in these massive tubs, I always pour out way too much glue. But I always use the cap in these tiny ones, because I have tiny containers. Well, not all of my containers are tiny, only some. So I'm just going to get the glue. It is okay if you do have any spare glue just lying around. If you've got any activator, you can actually just activate it. But usually glue helps to whiten it and make it a little bit stretchier, but I don't know if it will. It's definitely melted it. But I don't know if it'll make it any thicker. If it does, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's ripping, but it's pretty stretchy still. I'm just going to add a little bit of this. As you can see, this is how much I'm adding in. So that didn't really do anything, so I'm going to add a little bit of this instant snow stuff. This does melt slime, so you really have to be careful with how much you add and when you add it. This is already turning into water. Can you see? This is gonna just melt. Yep, it's turned into water. That is just, I'm gonna try and activate it. I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna have to try and put this really melted slime back into the container without it sticking to me. But I said that way too late. That's really stretchy. Okay, so I have a little bit of activator. I don't want to use it all though, because I will use that for obviously other slimes. I've got the smallest bit of activator. So I only use that, the small bits of activator for these small slimes. But usually, I can use it for other ones, but I don't prefer to, because usually a big slime takes about half a bottle. And obviously, as you can see, I don't have half a bottle in that tub. So yeah, but this has got a lot better. Really fast. It's a lot more, squishy. I barely used any glue, but I don't want to use any more. So I'm just going to put the lid on it. I might end up using some more for a tiny slime, but I'm just going to work on this old one for now. By the way, it did smell, but I added some scent into it, so it smells a bit better. It's a lot stretchier now. It's a lot glossier from what it was last time. It's not melted, even though it does look kind of melted. It's really not. It's a really nice texture. So I do have some Fima fruit slicers from China. But these are from ages ago. I got these God knows how long ago. So they don't have coronavirus. But I try not to open these really fast. Oh wait, no, I think I got these from a shop. So I want quite a bit of these Fima fruit slices. So I really like them. but I try not to put too many. But this doesn't look like a lot to me. Like, this is an average amount of what I would put into one of these, like a tiny slime. So it started off really rippy. I wish I had some food coloring. I don't think I do. I'm gonna have a quick check though, because I think if I do have any food coloring, I'm gonna add it. Because it's like a really bad well, it's not a bad texture, but it looks horrible. Well, not horrible, but it just doesn't look nice. So I have a lot of slime stuff, and I'm trying to use some. Why won't that pop? Okay, so we probably should have some food coloring in my box of a lot of stuff. I might add some pigment. I do have some spare pigment, and I also have ooh, that hurt. So this is my box full of glitter and stuff. So I'm just gonna little charms. I might use that little bunny charm. None left. Oh wait, is this white pigment? Oh, yes. White pearlescent pigments. I want some orange food coloring. Is it orange? No, it's red. It's close to orange, but I need orange. Nope, no orange. I'll try red, and I'll only add a bit in. And if it works, I'll be pretty happy. Got little charms and the slime. So there was some activator left in this from the last time. Also, if you guys ever do make slime, like if you ever decide to make slime when you're older, or now, always, and I mean always, if you think you're not going to play with that slime for a long, like 2 weeks or something, sprinkle a little bit of activator on the top and it will keep it activated. Just not a lot though. But this is the slime. You can't really see it because it's really bright outside. Be my fruits. So I'm going to add a little bit of red if I can get any out. I might be able to, but I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, I got some red off the actual cap. I think that would be enough though. Yep, okay, I got some red food colouring. I'm not a big fan of red food colouring unless it turns something to pink, because red's like a really bold colour. But I have barely used any red, but my dad used it to prank my mom for something. Like he was going to make fake gin. So it was going to be really funny, but then he obviously used all my red food colouring. So I'm just going to keep cracking it, because that's actually how you mix food colouring. Okay, so it turned into this like rose pink colour, but when I add some pigment in, it probably will end up melting a bit, which I kind of want it to right now, because it's still like not stretchy. But so this is the colour, it's like pretty pink colour. So I'm going to add a bit more. China is probably the best place to get it from, but not right now because of coronavirus. I got these food coins last Christmas, so I'm pretty safe. But yeah, I don't think any kid will get. If any kid does get the coronavirus, it can't really harm them unless they're not unless they don't keep fit, unless they're not fit and they don't exercise. But if they do exercise, it's perfectly fine. Like, they can get it, but it won't harm them. So, yeah. This is the colour right now. It's really pretty pink colour. So I'm adding some pearlescent pigment. I wish I had like a spoon for this, because I don't like freehanding this. and that's exactly why. But, oh well. Hopefully this won't overdo it. Usually pigment does overdo it a bit, but I don't think this will because it's just plain white pigment. So if it does overdo it, then I can just try and get some more red food colour in. Out. And it will probably work. Usually pigment does activate slime. Only a little though. Like not a lot. It turns it into a clear slime sometimes, which I really do like. But not when it turns it really thick. So this has turned into like a rose gold kind of colour. It's really nice. You can't really see the colour on camera, but you can in real life. It's really nice. By the way, if any of you guys want my number, it will be in the description and you can get basically as long as you want on FaceTime with me. I don't think anyone will, but you can. So this is the pigment slime right now. It's really nice. It's like a rose gold. I'm just gonna add a bit more food colouring in because I think it kind of needs it. By the way, I know this looks like a lot of food colouring, but it's really not. Like, it's the smallest bit ever of food colouring. So I'm just going to mix that in. So I want this to be kind of like a rose gold colour, which is technically pink, just really shiny. And that's what it's turned into right now, which I really like. I'm just thinking of a good charm to put on it, like if I want to add any more add-ins or anything. I'm going to have a look in my tub of add-ins just to see if there's anything I want to add in. Okay, so I think I'm going to add a little, and I mean a little bit of like pink glitter. If I can open it, I will. Nope, that's not opening. I got some more add-ins over here. Some pink flakes. I'd like the smallest bit ever of them in because I'm not a big fan of pink. I like blue, but this slime turned into a really pretty rose gold colour. So that's why I like, well, rose gold. So it's turned into the same thing, just with some flakes in it. And now I'm just going to see if there's any, like a nice baby pink colour. Okay, I did find some hot pink, but I don't want that now. I'm going to add a tiny bit of black food colouring to represent the seeds in all the fruit that I added. I don't want a lot of black glitter, because I think it would probably end up ruining it. But I'm not sure what it would do. So I've just added some, and it probably would look pretty nice with a lot of it. But I don't want to add a lot in right now. So I'm just going to add a small bit. And wing it and see what it ends up like. Oh, so it's pretty nice. It's just got black glitter in it now. Not really changed anything. I'm just going to add a bit more glue though, because it's turned out pretty thick from all the add-ins. Well, not from all the add-ins, but from some add-ins. Okay, so I try not to use a lot of this glue, because it was supposed to be a birthday gift. Done. So we're just gonna pick up and drop down. Okay, so this will hopefully help the texture turn into a better texture. This does help a lot with the slime. So this is a really nice slime now. So the before slime was old, it was disgusting, it was just not nice, and this is what it's turned into. A rose gold, Fimo fruit, black glitter slime. I absolutely love this slime. I think it might be my best slime, to be honest. Because it's rose gold. I'm not a big fan of gold, but it's rose gold. It's pretty nice. Peace out.